Welcome to step 9. Step 9 is finding your soul tribe, your soul customer, soul client, however you want to say it. But it's finding your people. Who is going to be the person, the exact person that you're going to serve. So I like to consider it as a person, as in one person. So when you're looking at doing your social media and that kind of thing, you're talking directly to them. So if you were to market to me, how would you make me want to buy your thing or join your course or join your mastermind or buy your product? What things would you say directly to me? And the big thing that I like to try to do is think of yourself 10 years prior. What did you need? Who were you? What was your pain points, that kind of thing. Not that I like to speak directly to pain points, but it's good to know them as well. So I'm just going to share the screen and we're going to go through some prompts because we're going to use Chat GTP, which I called Chatty Cathy. So we're going to use Chatty Cathy to help us um, find our soul tribe. So I'm just going to share the screen. So soul clients, who are we going to be serving? Who are we going to be helping? Let's get stuck in. I get that confused all the time. See, look, I'm going to be using Chatty Cathy, which is Chat GPT. And then we're going to craft an ideal custom profile. So an example prompt would be, please, Kathy, help me define my ideal soul customer based on the following. Just on a side note, actually, be nice to Chatty Kathy because you never know if AI is going to take over one day. So I always add in please. So please help me define my soul's customer. I talk to her like a person. So please help me define my ideal soul customer based on the following. And then put my business is called, your business name here. I am a, 10 years ago, I was, and then what you were doing and what you needed guidance on in relation to your business. My soul gifts include, and then what you uniquely offer. My offer is, and then exactly what you offer. My medicine is, and then your solution. And my magic is, and then your special gifts, special codes and unique gifts that you offer that makes you different. And then my mission is, and then place your business mission in here. Who would be my ideal customer soul tribe? And then watch the magic happen because Chatty Cathy will come up with a great ideal customer list and you will start to be really clear on who you're talking to. And if you need extra guidance on this, please reach out, sarah@sarahz.com. And if you also want to delve deeper into your ideal soul customer, I can also help you find exactly what they're after, what their pain points are, what they what would be the best product to, come out with, what would be your best course to write, what would be your best book. There'd be so many things that I can help you with it, like to develop this. But this is a great starting point, and Chat GPT is completely free too. So also take advantage of getting this right because this is a really big part of business and it's a big part of your success. It's who you serve. So I'm going to do a little example in Chatty Cathy and show you. Okay, so I'm just going to paste in that whole thing that we just went through. I'm just going to delete that bit because I just copied that bit and take out example prompt. So please, it's Chatty Cathy. All right. So my business is called the Experience. I am a creative confidence coach and content creator. 10 years ago, I was unfulfilled in a business I fell into and felt like I was made for more. I struggled to find the starting guides to figure out what my soul gifts were. I was burnt out and unhappy and longed for a fresh start and a fulfilling career in my unique gifts. So my soul gifts include helping others and helping them to overcome perfectionism and fear around showing up online and in their business, and helping them uncover their own unique soul gifts and bringing their magic and medicine out into the world in the form of an online business. And then my offer exactly is overcoming perfectionism. Obviously, my offer now is 17 steps to create your online business. But before I did this course and before I had it all recorded, then this is what I would put in. So this is what you would put in is what you're going to be offering. So my offer is overcoming perfectionism and fear, and starting your online business. Starting their online business. My medicine is practical steps. We start an online business and also spiritual work and personal development. And my magic is using disruptor codes So disruptor codes is what I use a lot of the time, is to disrupt the perfectionism and disrupt the fear so that you can go forward and do that. So my magic is disruptor codes. And then I'll just explain what they are, which are techniques to disrupt fear and perfectionism. And my mission is, and then I'm just going to cut and copy my mission because I've got that already written out, which you should too after the last few lessons. Okay, and so then I've just pasted in. My mission is I am dedicated to empowering aspiring future leaders, particularly overwhelmed solopreneurs who find themselves entangled in a suffocating grip of fear and perfectionism. Through a nuanced approach that embraces the complexities of human psychology and entrepreneurial endeavors, I guide them on a transformative journey of self-discovery and growth by unlocking the hidden potential within. I help them break free from the shackles of self-doubt and societal pressures, allowing them to step boldly into their true selves. My mission is not just about building thriving businesses, it's also about cultivating a new generation of conscious leaders who lead with authenticity, compassion, and purpose. Together, we embark on a path of liberation and empowerment where success is defined not only by financial gain, but by the fulfillment of one's highest potential and positive impact we make in the world. Who would be my ideal customer and soul tribe? And then watch this magic now. Here we go. Here's the magic of Chatty Cathy. Look at this. This would take weeks, if not months, to really write out. So Chatty Cathy has, really broken it down in a matter of seconds. So this takes a little bit to do, but once you have that written out and you've got everything in there, this is what it comes out with. So this is my ideal customer soul tribe profile. Age between 25 and 45 years old, gender predominantly female, but inclusive to all genders. Location is primarily English speaking countries, but is open to a global audience. Education level, at least some college education, with many having completed higher education. Occupation is aspiring entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, creatives, artists, musicians, writers, designers, and professionals looking for a career change or a side hustle. That is definitely right, but that's not really clear just yet. Psychographics. So personality traits, creative, empathetic, driven, introspective, and open to personal growth and spiritual exploration. And I bet you better see yourself in this. Values, authenticity, self-expression, personal development, community, and making a positive impact. Lifestyle. Balances work with personal growth activities, enjoys creative and spiritual pursuits, values flexibility and autonomy in their career. Challenges and pain points, struggling with fear and perfectionism. They have ideas and dreams, but are held back by fear of failure, fear of judgment, and perfectionism. And that's why you'll see me doing reels on that. Like I try to add in humor into it, but I do a lot of reels around those things. Lack of clarity on soul gifts. So they feel unfulfilled in their current roles and are searching for clarity and direction in discovering and utilizing their unique talents and passions. Overwhelm and burnout. They are often overwhelmed by the thought of starting an online business and need practical step-by-step guidance. That's why I've got this course. Just like you can see like why they would need that you guys would need that. Yeah, this is what I needed. Desire for authenticity. They yearn to create a business that aligns with their true selves and values rather than conforming to societal pressures or traditional business models. 100%. Aspirations and goals to overcome self-doubt. They want to break free from limiting beliefs and fears that hold them back from pursuing their passions. They want to start an online business. They aspire to launch and grow an online business that leverages their unique gifts and passions. To lead with purpose, they desire to become conscious leaders who make a positive impact through their work, leading to authenticity and compassion. To achieve personal fulfillment, they seek a career that is not only financially rewarding, but also personally fulfilling and aligned with their highest potential. And it just keeps going. So behavioral characteristics. So they actively seek out resources for personal growth, such as books, podcasts, courses, and coaching. They're active on social media, so they are connected with like-minded individuals, share their journey and seek inspiration. They are willing to invest in themselves, so they're willing to put money into courses and coaching and tools that will help them achieve their goals and overcome their challenges. Desire for transformation. They are motivated by the desire to transform their lives and careers, stepping into their true selves and potential. They have a need for community, so they crave connection with others that are on a similar journey. And passion for creativity. They have a deep passion for creative expression and want to incorporate that into their business. And so there's a full summary here. Your ideal customer soul tribe consists of aspiring and overwhelmed solopreneurs, particularly creatives who are struggling with fear and perfectionism. They seek clarity on their unique soul gifts and desire to start an online business that is authentic and fulfilling. They value personal development, community, and making a positive impact with their work. They are driven by the desire for transformation, connection, and creative expression, and they are willing to invest in resources that will help them overcome their challenges and achieve their goals. And then it says here, by focusing on the detailed profile, you can tailor your message, content, and offerings to resonate deeply with your ideal customer and create a strong, engaged community around the CRZ experience. But if I wanted to go one step further here, I just thought I'll do this quickly now, is can you write out, please, one particular profile that I can speak to with name, etc. I'll show you this quickly. So it's just by writing that, can you write out, please, one particular, if I can spell right, profile that I can speak to with name, etc. So ideal customer profile, Sarah. Sarah Thompson, 33, female from Los Angeles, California. Bachelor degrees in fine arts, graphic designer turned aspiring entrepreneur. Personality traits, creative and imaginative, empathetic, intuitive, driven yet introspective, open-minded and spiritually curious. Values is authenticity and self-expression, personal growth and development, community connection, making a positive impact. Lifestyles balances freelance graphic design work with personal growth activities, enjoys painting, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Loves exploring new creative spiritual practices. Values flexibility and autonomy in her career. Her challenges and pain points, struggles with fear of failure and judgment, holding her back from pursuing her business ideas. Feels overwhelmed by perfectionism, leading to procrastination and burnout. Lacks clarity on how to turn her passions into a viable online business. Feels unfulfilled and stuck in her current freelance work, yearning for more purpose. Her aspirations to overcome self-doubt and embrace her unique gifts with confidence. To launch an online business that aligns with her passions for art and personal growth. To become a conscious leader who inspires and uplifts others through her work. To achieve personal and financial fulfillment through a personal driven career. And then it even has behavioral characteristics of like she likes books, podcasts, and courses, that kind of thing. And emotional drivers, what drives her emotionally. And then even comes up with Sarah's story, how the CRZ experience can help. So that is crazy. That would take you so many months to write out and really, really research and everything. So that just really propels you forward really quickly. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, so the CRZ experience will provide her with practical steps to start her online business infused with spiritual work and personal development. and create a supportive community that shares her values and aspirations. Through tailored coaching and resources, Sarah will learn to embrace her unique gifts, lead with authenticity and compassion, and building a thriving, purpose-driven business. Together, she and the says the experience will embark on a path of liberation and empowerment where success is defined not only by financial gain, but the fulfillment of her highest potential and the positive impact she makes in the world. So it's amazing. And then you can literally copy and paste that into your notes and have that whenever you, in the next lesson, when we do social media posting, this is what we go off. You could do this with a couple different ones, a couple of different customer profiles, but then you have your main profile. This is your main ideal customer, but then you can actually break it down into a more direct one person. So if I wanted to, I could literally write everything around Sarah Thompson. Sarah Thompson is my ideal customer profile. And if I wrote all of my content around helping that one person, I would be honing right in on directly who wants to work with me, who I'm here to help, who I'm here to serve. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. It's really awesome and it cuts down so much time. And then you can add in your bits as well. So that's what I like about using AI is that the human element. I think you need the human element. So that's why it's so important to get this bit right and add in so much of your stuff in here so that it doesn't just give you a generic thing because it will. You got to know how to use it right because it will give you a generic answer. Whereas if you be really specific, it will give you a really, really beefed up version. It's really good. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. So we're going to use Chatty Cathy.